Hey guys, what's up? It's Saturday, the 5th? I don't remember, May 5th. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's nice outside. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what it's been lately. It's like I live in Florida all week. It's cooler in the morning, real humid. Gets up to like 80, 85 degrees during the afternoon. And then thunderstorms in the evening. I don't know what it is. That reminds me of the weather when I was in Florida. Bearable in the morning, humid as fucking, hot as shit in the afternoon, and it rained every day. At least once a day. But, it's, how's the temperature there? Yep, that temperature. Outside today, and I'm gonna open up the garage here. It's a heavy fucking door, man. I don't know what the size of that door is, but it's fucking heavy, and it's made out of wood. But to give you guys a little visual conception of how big my garage is, I guess. I fit my truck and the Impala in there yesterday because it was raining. Let me turn the light on. You guys can't see shit. Because it was raining yesterday, and those my belt moldings, on the bottom of the windows. On the bottom of the windows there. These fucking moldings. The water just goes whoosh and washes right in, like here, and in that corner, and on the other side. And then the doors fill up with water, which is no good. And I usually put a piece of masking tape there and cover it, but I didn't feel like doing it last night, so I pulled the Impala in and used the jack to get the ass end over. And then I got my truck in next to it. But as you can see, there really ain't no room to do nothing with two vehicles in here. My buddy that comes over here and paints all the time for me and stuff, and Sean, keep telling me, oh, you can fit two vehicles in here, no problem. You can work on them both at the same time, blah, 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 blah. No, I fucking can't. I don't understand why they keep telling me that shit. There's enough room for one vehicle and my toys. That's it. Thanks. But anyway, I got this in primer yesterday. You guys can see that. I'm gonna get my truck out of the garage. Gotta get my Subaru out of the goddamn fucking way. Get my truck out of the garage. Pull the ass end of the Impala around and put her back in the middle of the fucking garage so I can block my primer and mask this out for paint. My buddy is going to be coming over between 9 and 10, and it's Saturday. I like to go around to the local farmers markets, and I like to go to the bakery and a couple other places every Saturday morning. So I'm up at 6, trying to be done by 7. Shouldn't take me very long to block that primer and throw some masking paper around it. I did some modifications to my masking tree, but I'll show you guys when I get this shit shuffled around and back to the situation that I want it to be at. Okay guys, there's the primer. There's the primer on her. Covering up all my sand scratches. Looks good, looks good. We're gonna throw some guide coat on her. Said it 100 times. I use chalkline chalk. I don't like using cheap ass spray bomb primer. It's just me. I don't like the way the cheap the cheap spray paint sands. It's just a personal preference of mine. I've used some shitty spray paint. Maybe I'm using too much spray paint. Plus you can't get a nice even coating. You get a little spat here, a little spat there, a nice little coverage here, and with the chalk, it's a no-brainer. You just rub it on, and you just rub her on. Fuck, I can't do nothing left-handed. You just rub that baby on there. Sorry, guys. You rub that baby on there, and you get a nice even gray dinge to everything. So I can tell where everything is. You know what I mean? More easily. But that's just me. But I got 400 and my little block there, and we're gonna be going to town on that right there. And I guess I'll turn you back on when the primer's nice and straight. Later, guys. There you go, guys. Blocked out, ready to go. Looking good. Now it's time for the masking. I'm not going to mask everything because I'm not painting it. When my buddy paints it, I just mask so much of it, and then like up in this area, I don't know where he's going to stop, so that's up to him. Like, I'll mask out that, I'll mask out here, I'll mask out that molding, and then I'll mask out the back of this wheel well. But I'll leave that open, and I won't scuff it. I let him do that, because I don't know where he's going to stop up here, so he can scuff to where he wants to stop. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to from there, and I don't know what he's going to do on the inside of that jam there. I masked it off, so there's nothing you see on the inside there. My primer stops right on the edge, and there's nothing on the back side of this door. I made sure my primer stopped right on the edge of that panel, because there's a pretty big gap there, and I know he's probably going to back tape inside there, but there's just enough for him to miss. He usually takes his gun and just goes really light, turns the PSI way down, and just hits it this way in the crack, and then he'll paint. You know what I mean? And then he'll paint his shit, and then he'll blow it off up in there and call it a day. But I just let him do that masking. It's a less of a headache on me, and there's nothing worse than fucking sitting there masking all that shit for him to come in and just rip it off and do it the way he wants to anyway. But yeah, go wrap the car in plastic, mask off this door, and I don't know, next time you guys see it, it'll probably be painted. But thanks for watching, guys. Yep, and be back soon. Hey guys, I wanted to show you my masking stand for my masking paper and shit. I really didn't do much to it. It was one of these type. You know, all the legs were the same size, and it would lay flat on the floor, and it was such a pain in the ass to get the paper pulled out, because you'd have to be like 2 inches off of the floor, and then pick it way up to rip it off, and the tape would drag the floor, and it was just nasty. So what I did was I took and cut the handle off of this old mower I've had for fucking ever, and I bent the ends and I tack welded it on to either side. That way it picks it up at an angle so the paper doesn't drag the ground, and it's easy to grab a hold of. And the other thing is, you have a place to put your foot here, because when that roll gets down to less than half, if the paper machine's really light and the whole fucking thing moves, and it's a real pain in the fucking dick. So I put this on there. You can put your foot here, you can grab your paper, it goes on the bottom here, one-handed. Yeah, and you got your paper. So that's all I want to show you guys on that.